Go ahead.
I was telling about an offer, right? I had a value in my mind.
Hmm.
And because of the lack that I feel for the value, it was delayed for 1 month. It got delayed.
Hmm.
Now that person, the HR has sent a lower value offer, but assistant HR had sent a higher value, which I had
Hmm.
accepted, which the zonal head didn't know. Then I wrote a mail today telling that I have already got this. I don't know why you have sent me a lower offer. I have already accepted it. And then he was like, oh, and then the national head of sales called and told, sorry for the confusion. Whatever you have accepted, we'll be giving you the same thing. And yeah, thank you so much.
Wow, wow,
I didn't
wonderful.
show it outside, only in front of you people. I looked that real excited. But then I
Hmm.
was like, yeah, sure, please send it across.
Yeah, wonderful, wonderful. See, now these coincidences of or these experiences of two assistant and the main person sending the different quotations doesn't happen so occasionally, right? This is not the case with everyone. So definitely the manifestation worked for you. Thank you. Wonderful experience, Rachita. Really wonderful. God bless you for your new opportunity and may you utilize this opportunity in much more better and a greater way this time.
I didn't
Wonderful.
stop Priya 1 month continuously, morning, night, morning, night. This is all I was
Hmm.
thinking.
Hmm. Hmm.
Thank you so much
Wonderful.
for making me believe in this.
Very nice. Okay. And anyone else? Yes, Salviji, please go ahead.
Actually, not pink bubble. That visualization you are telling, no. So what we are visualization, everything it's come true. So yesterday I'm going for meeting. I was going to meeting. That after I become manager, I didn't go for the meeting. I have some hesitation to went
Hmm.
there. So what I'm thinking, it's in table. They call for 39 branches. So I thought in my mind that visualization that not sitting in this one round table they put, and that round table we sit like that. I image that 39 table round table should be there, and that one branch should be there. This is my mindset, and I thought some appreciation I get it from that this one manager, zona manager, and exactly I was entering the room. I was surprised. The same round table is there for 5 to 6 at that round table. That 4 to 5 members should be, the team members should be there. So everybody sitting like that only. And I got some, what I'm thinking that they are giving the appreciation for that. In spite of that difficulties, I'm doing some this one. So the exactly of the thing is correct. He said you come for all the way to here. So he told my name and appreciate that one for coming.
Wow.
So what I
Wow.
am exactly did, and this was happening before that our last this one mirror work, Priyaji, and that time I thought that 7 days for the Kandashashti Viradam. That time
Hmm.
I thought I want to go there in the temple.
Hmm.
That should be very crowded. What
Hmm.
I'm thinking, I want to just sit in the temple. I
Hmm.
don't want to see the marriage. I don't want to see the these things. But I thought to see the marriage. But my first thing is I want to sit there in the temple, Murugan temple. So I want to sit there. For the 2 days, we are going there. My father take the token for the ticket for that Archana and Puja and all. So we go there, and we get that this one big flower and everything for that Archana, everything. And I said that next day, this one exactly that marriage happened, everybody is standing. So I thought, what I am thinking, I want to sit there. I'm
Hmm.
not thinking I want to see the marriage. What I'm thinking, I want to sit there. The next
Hmm.
day, that Unjal Seva is there. So I am sitting and watching, but everybody is standing there. So I couldn't see that, slight little bit only I can see. So I close my eyes and I imagine all these things, and that is my like, inner child. me and my inner child, this one Unjal Seva, this one we are doing that one. Think that after that, me and my husband doing that one. After everything over,
Wow.
that Unjal Seva,
Wonderful.
that scrolling, that one Unjal. So what I'm sitting and simply that one, we didn't go for that also.
Mm,
After so many days, I am so many years, 6 to 7 years, I didn't go for that temple. So
mm,
after that, I went there and I'll sit and what I am visualization, that what I am thinking in my mind, it's exactly happened. So thank you for
brilliant.
that one. So I want to
Brilliant.
share
Selvi.
this
Brilliant.
experience
Brilliant.
to
Brilliant.
everyone. Thank you.
Okay. Very nice. Selvi ji, one call is pending between you and me. So
Mm.
let's have
Yes.
that call tomorrow. Okay. We will
Okay.
connect tomorrow. Please text me
Mm.
some free time for you and we'll discuss what
Okay.
time we can connect. Right? If
Okay.
morning
Okay.
time suits you, we can let me know. Okay.
Morning is difficult and night only.
Night
Okay.
only we can. No
Okay.
problem for me. I can
Okay.
take out time.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank
Wonderful,
you.
Salvi.
Okay.
Wonderful experience. Very, very nice. Very,
Thank you.
very
Thank
nice
you.
experience. I'm very happy for you. Right?
Thank
That's
you.
how the manifestation works, Selviji. Okay. And you're attending, you're doing it. You need to also put a message in the group, Selviji, about your experience of this.
Definitely.
You need to encourage all others also to join the book sessions, right? Because they are anyways
Okay.
complimentary, so they can, right?
Okay.
Thank you,
Definitely.
Selviji. Yes, Kauriji.
Thank you.
Quickly go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. I was telling you about my daughter's
Hmm.
match, and unfortunately, she didn't qualify itself. In the first match,
Hmm.
she lost.
Okay.
Couldn't take up. I thought of talking to you and putting her to you. No, I wanted her to connect with you, but
Hmm.
I don't want to disturb her also because she didn't talk to me for next 3 4 days.
Hmm. Hmm.
Continuously didn't talk to me, and after coming back from Chandigarh only I could talk with her, and we had a fight and all. Like, I was asking why, so why it has happened
Hmm.
like that. She
Hmm.
got irritated, so she also scolded me like, why you want me to win all the time?
Hmm.
Your son get a job for long time, you were able to manage, you were able to
Hmm.
acceptance. So
Hmm.
accept and pray for him. But if I'm losing one match, means you are asking me why are you not able to accept?
Hmm.
Like that, she gave me so much
Hmm.
advice. Like what she was telling. If I'm nearing that Olympic stage, if
Hmm.
I'm not performing during that year, what will happen after doing so much of hard work in these years? So now only I'm getting all the failures, and it is making me more and more strong so that I will not lose it at that stage.
Hmm.
Take it like that. So she taught so many things. Then I got convinced about her. Okay, she is clear in what she
Hmm.
has to do, and uh, after that,
Okay.
yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we had a state championship match, and she was the runner up actually.
Hmm.
Anyway, she has become state number one for this year.
Wow.
So
Very nice.
uh, that's how it has ended. I don't know. I don't know what to say now. Like,
Hmm.
I have to accept whatever the blessings. That is a main lesson I have got it from this.
Yeah, yeah. See, one has to go through the experiences what they have to until they reach to that level, right? Uh, Gauriji. Okay, being a coach, I also go through so much, and I know why I'm going through all this, right? Because there's always a next level. Unless and until you fall down, you cannot experience the next level. Cannot, right? And winning has no fun, Gauriji. Let me tell you, it really has no fun. It's a momentary thing. Okay, but it's a life experience that one has to get, right? So she's so mature, she'll get it, right? One thing that you can do is, but again, not for her winning, okay? For her success. Success doesn't mean you have to win. One has to feel successful within that success, right? So you need to pray for her success by you can start writing Ram Nam, Gauriji. Have you ever tried Ram Nam practice?
Yeah, Sri Ramajayam. I
Yeah.
used to write that
You can
one.
write
Sri Ram.
on her name. That will add
Hmm.
more merit to her. But again, as I've always told you, never pray for her winning. Pray for what's best for her shall happen to her. Right? So that's important, Gauriji. Right?
Yeah,
Very
thank
nice.
you.
It's okay.
Thank
All these small nitty-gritties always helps us to learn more and more, right?
Yeah, yeah. But she didn't stop for a week, no? That time I said, whatever scolding also you do it. Don't keep your everything with in you like that. I was not able to take up.
Mm. Mm.
I thought I'm also one of the reason for that, but she said, no, no, you please carry on. This is my life. I have to take care. You don't worry about me.
Wonderful. Wonderful,
Yeah, thank
Gauriji.
you. Uh,
Parents are blessed with such children who take responsibility of their life. There are not many like them, you know. So you must feel blessed, Gauriji.
I
Okay,
should
very
not
nice.
treat a child. Yeah, I
Ah,
have to.
same. I
Yeah.
mean, really telling you, my parents showed a lot of patience on me. One after second mistake to third to fourth to fifth to how many I went through and then made them go through such horrible experiences. They have been very patient parents I have received, right? And I am so grateful. So they were really patient with me, by going through all the experiences that I made them go through. And still they were like, okay, okay, okay. I mean, they were angry, but still at the back of them, they were like, okay, we are with you. So that was the case, right? But I
Yeah,
know,
I also feel like that she is more blessed.
yeah,
Um, yeah, because whatever leverage we are giving,
mhm,
whatever you want to, please go ahead.
go ahead.
Even
Absolutely.
to fall down, no, you will have to learn and
And get
yeah, get back to her
absolutely.
career.
Very nice. Thank you, Gauri ji. Yes, Meenakshi ji. Please go ahead.
Good evening, everyone, once
Very
again.
good evening.
So, yeah, when the last Tuesday we did our pink bubble, and
Hmm.
I was visualizing my temple visit only, as Tamil Selvi was sharing. So it
Mm-hmm.
was to Tirupati temple. So
Hmm.
after a long struggle, we got the ticket, and that was the day the red alert was given in Chennai for the
Hmm.
weather.
Hmm.
I didn't
Okay.
think about anything. I just started the journey. So till I come back, there was no. I didn't affected by any of the rain or anything. The weather was very pleasant. That
Okay.
is
Very
one thing.
nice.
That was the one thing which we visualized, and I am having a very good darshan for a long time. So
Wow.
unlike only seeing a glimpse for a second or not, I am seeing for more than 2-3 minutes the full
Hmm.
darshan. That was the visualization I had. So
Hmm.
that the same way, in spite of the heavy crowd and everything, being a Thursday, it will be a very crowded day only.
Hmm.
So there was a special darshan to see the temple in
Hmm.
Thursday.
Hmm.
So we didn't calculate or anything. It just happened like that. But
Hmm.
we had to wait for nearly 6 hours this way and that way, both the places. But throughout that uh, throughout that trip, no, yeah, earlier and all, I used to, why I have to come, I have to waste my time. That
Hmm.
was the mindset. But this time, I could able to visualize and bless and do the prayer wherever I was. I was waiting for more than 3 to 4 hours. Just enjoyed the mirror work because the bookwork session, I love you, I really, really love you. That I did at that time, and I was doing visualization. And there is one more. That is the thing, you have to awake and observe all the things happening around you. That is a kind of one meditation is there.
Yes, yes.
So I really enjoyed that meditation for the entire day. I don't even feel like telling, no, not perplexed or anything. We had a very good darshan in spite of
Wonderful.
all the crowd, and very good temperature, and weather was also very good. I could not bear the cold and all, but still I managed everything and came back. So when we came, it was nearly 12 o'clock in the night.
12 o'clock. Very
It
nice.
was an unusual delay only, but still, my family, my mother-in-law managed herself for the entire day. So I could able to come back also. That experience is very different. Even previously I used to make use of the prayers to make the queue to move fast, to get the darshan, to get rid of the crowd very quickly and all. That was all the prayer before. But this day, I didn't pray at all. I didn't pray for that kind of things because it is all happening for a reason.
Exactly.
It is all happening for I'm sitting there, I'm watching something. Something is going on in and around me. Something universe is expiating my karma. Something is happening. Let me bless myself for the entire protection and the fortune. That was the only prayer. And that I am able to visualize and realize also.
Very
So,
nice. Very nice.
this is kind of one trip which will not happen every time.
Yeah.
Even if I visit in the future also. So in both ways, it is a very pleasant thing.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Wonderful.
That visualization I was able to
You were
do
able
it,
to do and manifest it.
manifest it. I want to visit the temple before this year, immediately after this function. So that condition has got some, we have to pay for conditioning that thing, no? Even that part of the prayer also we should not condition.
Yeah, we should not. Yeah.
That I realized
So
because
that
I
happens
mean,
slowly with the process, right? As you're moving in the process, Meenakshi ji. You're
sometimes
liberating
we think,
yourself.
no, immediately after the thing, I have to do this, I have to do that. That planning is also not required.
Not right.
That I learned. from this.
Wonderful. Very nice. You're moving to the next level, Meenakshi ji. Actually, this is the next level. Living with the flow of life.
Flow of the life.
Living with the
I
flow
want
of things.
to practical, like a practical in the chemistry lab and all, we do practice. No? The same way, one day we are learning all these things, but one day I have to go through and I have to realize that I am learning and implementing that lesson. That thing I got it. Yesterday, it was a very, very worst day in the office. Altogether, nothing. Everything, wherever I went, whatever I took, it all got blocked and hacked, something like that. Entire day was chaotic. There, you cannot select one part of the problem to get it solved. I use switch word. Nothing. I kept quiet. I thought something is happening for a reason. Let me believe
Just
it and
observe.
just observe.
Wow.
And you will not believe it is a high high value payment, which I have to make it before 4 o'clock or something. So till 4 o'clock, my registered mobile got, the SIM got damaged and I could not replace with a new SIM. It got, and the OTP only will comes in that only one phone. The 3 authorized signatories are there. Then I accepted the thing. I told the management. They were all trying in their own way. And finally, 4 o'clock, we got one idea to transfer the person to one of the account and try. And even that was not materializing. Afterwards, I left the place. I said, Ho'oponopono to the system, to myself, to the universe. You are doing it for some reason because I am keeping myself cool. No, the others are getting very much agitated. See, being a very big payment, how you can keep like this cool? You have to do. But even though I wanted to do it, I could not do. I could not feel like perplexed or anything. I said, leave it, sir. There will be some reason. I'm going home. So even before crossing 2-3 stations, he called me. Said, Meenakshi, today how to make it? You have to somehow you have to make it like that. It was okay, sir. Tomorrow only I can do. I can take the help of head office, something like. And by the way, he said, no, don't worry. I did it from my thing. It got through and we made the payment to the port.
Wow.
So it was a wow.
Wow. Wonderful.
Only when we surrender totally, that
Things
nothing
happen.
to blame, nobody to blame, nothing to, I cannot want to say curse the system or the banking people or nobody to blame.
Yeah.
Just accept the universe.
Just
It
accept.
is only a moment of the game only.
Yeah,
So
very true.
I really, for last 1 hour, I was keep on giving thank you for the universe. After I come back, I'm very happy. Even thinking about that day, starting as a worst day, I just selected to be on the to see only on the right side of the because of the mirror work and our usual prayers, everything. More things we are reading, but it is very, very interesting to implement.
Yeah, very, very interesting and important also to implement and practice, right?
And that way,
Wonderful
everything.
experience, Meenakshi ji. I mean, my experience sync with you because always having this complaint in my mind, I'm not doing enough, I'm not able to do this. Oh my God, today again, my husband taking me out. I'm not able to take my client calls. I'm not able to work properly. I'm not able to do this. I said, leave everything. Just go with the flow. Accept life as it comes. This time is also important to go out with your husband, right? This time will never come back. So why not me enjoy that time? It's okay. Things will happen. It is happening slow. It's okay. Let it happen slow only. And that way I started enjoying. I started enjoying. Otherwise, I don't let him also enjoy. You know what? We have to reach at 7. Because of you, I'm not able to work. Do you realize this? Do you realize this? How much my work is affected because of you? All this is my talk, which he says, please shut up. I will stop bringing you anymore. All those, you know. So a lot of this and that between me and him. I said, it's okay. Leave it. Just accept as it comes. The moment I started accepting it, it became so easy. I think I'm working more efficiently.
Hmm,
Right?
that
That's
is
how
true.
beautiful it becomes. Really beautiful it becomes. Wonderful experience, Meenakshi ji. I can completely relate to your
Yeah.
experience. Thank you so much for
I
sharing.
myself enjoy how much universe is very much ready. The readiness of the universe, I could able to see yesterday. The person who don't know anything about the banking has helped me.
Mhm. It
Regular
can come from
banking,
any direction. We have to be
any
open and
direction.
receptive.
That is what the universe is such a vast thing.
Yeah.
I just wanted
And
to,
the beauty is, it will never come from what you think it will come.
yeah.
It will find its own wonderful, different way to come. And that's the beauty of it. Very nice. Wonderful. Thank you, Meenakshi ji. Very, very
Yeah.
nice. Okay. Thank you, Arpana ji, Gitu ji, Hiral ji, Janani, Sneha ji, Nesha ji, and Yuva for joining. Yeah. Quick word by Rachita, and we have to begin the session. So you have only 1 minute, Rachita. Quickly.
Yeah, I'll take 30 seconds. So my aunt gave me Swiss chocolates, and
Hmm.
I didn't, I felt very bad. The kid said that I'm eating alone. And
Hmm.
my aunt had dropped another chocolate. I didn't see.
Hmm.
My brother saw it. Okay, then I was like, okay, fine, let's divide it equally. So
Hmm.
we were glad that we got an extra chocolate, and my guilt also went away. We cut it into three equals and we shared. So one small positive thought that we put in the universe, no, it will help us somehow
Absolutely.
to yeah, so this
Absolutely.
is a small thing that
One
just
small
happened.
thought can change many things. I mean, it can bring a big change in ourselves, right? Very nice. Thank you, Rachita. Okay, let's go ahead with our session now. So I think Hirilji was trying to unmute, but Hirilji, give me some time. You can speak in a bit while. Okay.
No, no worry, no worry.
Thank you, Hiranji. Okay, let's go ahead. So, the law of radiation and attraction is our topic that we have to begin with. And at the end, we will do our visualization, right? So, who can read up today? The law of radiation and attraction? Anyone who can read up today? Meenakshi ji. Okay, very nice. Thank you, Meenakshi ji. Please go ahead.
The law of radiation and attraction. This is the principle that whatever you put out into the universe will be reflected back to you. As you sow, so shall you reap.
Shall you read? Yes.
What this means from a practical standpoint is that we always attract into our lives whatever we think about the most, believe in most strongly, expect the expect on the deepest levels, and or imagine most vividly.
Most vividly, right? So she says this is a principle now. With whatever we put in the universe will be reflected back to you. As you sow, shall you reap, right? So she says what means is from a practical standpoint of view, whatever we attract we get in our lives is what we think the most, believe the most strongly, and expect the deepest levels or imagine most vividly. When I started this journey, I could really become aware that how much I visualize the scary situations in my life. Very, very scary situations. And I used to so vividly imagine that I started living that. I mean, as if it is happening just now in the moment. And then I have to do like this. No, 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 no. This is not happening right now. You're just sitting here. Nothing is happening. So, that vivid it was, it used to be for me, certain thoughts or experiences and then that used to become the reality after some time, right? In its own way, but it used to. That is why she says, whatever you think the most here and the most vividly you imagine, because every time we imagine, even if we are aware or not, we do imagine, right? So maybe you did one time pink bubble, okay, that you're going to have this particular thing, but you don't know, unconsciously you may be imagining it so many other times during the day for you not having that. So what will win? Which is more stronger? And if sometimes you don't know that it has, I mean, you don't know about it, like, what you imagined was strong or not. If it has not manifested, that means something obstructed it. Then you have to look back and check your thought process. And then you will get it. Oh, yeah, while having lunch, I was like really engrossed in this. While doing this, I was really engrossed in this. While doing that, it was like that, it will come to you. Right? Let's go ahead, Meenakshi ji. When we are negative and fearful.
When we are negative and fearful, insecure, or anxious, we often attract the very experiences, situations, or people that we are seeking to avoid. If we are basically positive in attitude, expecting and envisioning pleasure, satisfaction, and happiness, we tend to attract and create people, situations, and events that conform to our positive expectation. So, consciously imagining what we want can help us to manifest it in our lives.
Yeah, exactly, right? When we are having negative and fearful, insecure, anxious thoughts, even if you want to avoid it, all those that you want to avoid it, you attract it more. If we are basically positive in attitude, expect and envision, right? Pleasure, satisfaction, happiness, we tend to attract and create people, situations, events that conform to the positive expectations for us. So consciously we need to imagine, consciously we need to learn to imagine more and more. So using creative visualization, right?
The process of change does not occur on superficial levels through mere positive thinking. It involves exploring, discovering, and changing our deepest, most basic attitudes towards life. That is why learning to use creative visualization can become an experience of deep and meaningful growth. In the process, we often discover ways in which we have been holding ourselves back, blocking ourselves from achieving satisfaction and fulfillment in our lives through our fears and unconscious beliefs. Once seen clearly, these limiting attitudes can often be dissolved through creative visualization process, leaving space for us to find and live a natural state of greater happiness, fulfillment, and love.
Yes, exactly. Right. Now, when you will start visualizing, visualization just not helps us to manifest, but it also helps us to see those blocks more clearly as we do it. Right. So as you will do it, you'll be able to see more that how much doubts you carry in your mind and how much you doubt when you visualize, when you look for a thing, or how much you fear it of not getting it, right? All those realizations comes to us, and then when we are learning to use it, it also helps us to discover ways which are holding us back, blocking ourselves from achieving satisfaction, fulfillment in our lives through fears and unconscious beliefs. The moment you start seeing them clearly, then you use again creative visualization to dissolve it, bringing that space for the natural state of happiness and fulfillment and love in your life. So at first, she says that you practice creative visualization at specific times and for specific goals. In the beginning, we do it for specific times and specific goals, right? As you get into a habit of using it and you begin to trust the results that it brings to you, you find it that it has become integral part of your thinking process. It becomes a continuous awareness and a state of consciousness in which you know that you're constantly creating your life every moment. Right? Let's go ahead, Meenakshi ji. That
Yeah,
is the
that is
ultimate point.
yeah, that is the ultimate point of creative visualization, to make every moment of our lives a moment of wondrous creation in which we are just naturally choosing the best, the most beautiful, the most fulfilling lives we can imagine.
We can imagine, right? That's so wonderful. That completes our chapter, and then comes our next chapter, which is a simple exercise in creative visualization. So we will begin with this, Meenakshi ji, and let me see if we can read 2 pages today, and then we will be
Yeah.
will hear. Give me a second. Yeah, let's start it. We can go ahead for next 10 minutes, and then we will close it. Please go ahead, Meenakshi ji.
Shall we read?
Yeah, please go ahead, Meenakshi ji. Here is an exercise.
Here is an exercise in the basic technique of creative visualization. First, think of something you would like. For this exercise, choose something simple that you can easily imagine attaining. It might be an object you would like to have, an event you would like to have happen, a situation in which you would like to find yourself, or some circumstance in your life you would like to improve.
Yeah, just a second. So here is an exercise. This is the basic technique of creative visualization now. She says, first think of something that you would like. Think of something that you like. So for this exercise, she says, choose something very simple that can be easy to imagine for you, right? It might be an object that you really like to have, or an event that you would like to happen, a situation, or in which you would like to find yourself, or a circumstance in your life that you would like to improve. Anything easy and simple, you need to get it, right? Now get into a comfortable position. Let's go ahead, Meenakshi.
Either sitting or lying down in a quiet place where you won't be disturbed. Relax your body completely, starting from your toes and moving up to your scalp. Think of relaxing each muscle in your body in turn, letting all tension flow out of your body. Breathe deeply and slowly from your belly. Count down slowly from 10 to 1, feeling yourself getting more deeply relaxed with each count. When you feel deeply relaxed, start to imagine the thing you want exactly as you would like it. If it is an object, imagine yourself with the object, using it, admiring it, enjoying it, showing it to friends. If it is a situation or an event, imagine yourself there and everything happening just as you want it to. You imagine what people are saying or any details that make it more real to you.
Now she's explaining the process. So during the process, what do you need to do? She's telling the actual process, right? So get into a comfortable position, either lying or sitting, quiet place where you won't be disturbed. Relax your body completely. Start from your toes and moving up to your scalp. From toes to your scalp, relax each muscle, right? In your body, and in turn, letting all the tension flow out of your body. Breathe deeply and slowly from your belly, and then count from 10 to 1, feeling more relaxed with each breath. We'll do this today so that you'll know how to do it, right? So, when you're deeply relaxed in that state, you need to imagine what you want exactly as you want it. If it is an object, see it, using it, admiring it, enjoying it, showing it to your friends. If any situation or event, imagine that it is happening with you right now, right here. You can imagine people saying something to you or any details that makes you feel so real about it. Right? So you may take relatively short time or quite few minutes to imagine. Actually, Scientifically, it is said 7 minutes you must imagine for. To begin with, 7 minutes. Take 7 minutes for your imagination. It will really work out if you start spending 7 minutes every day, right? Very, very small time, right? But it brings beautiful changes, right? So whatever feels best to you, have fun with it. It should be thoroughly enjoyable experience. You have to enjoy it completely. You don't have to do it like for the sake of doing or for, oh my God, another activity I have to do. Not that way, right? Which I always felt, oh my God, another activity, right? It has to be an enjoyable experience, like child daydreaming about what he wants for his birthday, right? So how we think, right? When we were kids and we wanted to have birthday gift, right? Oh my God, if this will happen, what will happen, and this, all that, right? Now do that. Okay, that is what is important. Now keeping that idea or image. Let's go ahead.
Yeah. Now, keeping the idea or image still in your mind, mentally make some very positive affirmative sentence statements to yourself, aloud or silently as you prefer, about it, such as, here I am spending a wonderful weekend in the mountains. What a beautiful vacation. Or, I love the view from my spacious new apartment. Or, I am learning to love and accept myself as I am. These positive statements called affirmations are a very important part of creative visualization, which I discuss in more detail later. If you like, you can end your visualization with a firm statement to yourself. This or something better now manifests for me in totally satisfying and harmonious way for the highest good of all concerned.
Yes. Very nice, Meenakshi ji. So, this is one of the. Why are you laughing, Meenakshi ji? How you connected with this?
Yeah, very much. When yesterday's situation and all, I was thinking like totally satisfying and harmonious things are happening.
Oh, very nice. So perfect sync, right? With you.
See,
That's how you are reading it today.
yeah,
Right. So if you like, then you can end your visualization with some statement that this or something better now manifests for me in totally satisfying and harmonious ways for the highest good of all concerned. Now, with this statement, what you're doing is you're surrendering to the universe. You're surrendering and you're not putting a pressure, okay, only this has to happen because I am thinking this has to happen. No, you're ending it with you're ending it with an open door. You're opening and you're being receptive, right? Whatever this or something better manifest for me in totally satisfying and harmonious ways for the highest good of all concerned. Yeah, Gauriji.
I think this makes our life very simple, Priya.
Hmm. Very, very simple,
I
Gauriji.
very, yeah, I'm complicating too much.
Exactly.
Like while praying and all, no, it's difficult for me to find the best words. Like, no, no, she has to be top world ranking 10 or 20 or 15. So, so the purpose of manifestation or visualization itself is going away from me. I can relate to me also. These affirmations definitely, it's
Hmm.
making our life simple, and we will have more confidence that everything is happening for our good,
Exactly.
highest good.
Exactly. Surrendering
Yeah,
totally to the process as synced with the Meenakshi ji's experience, right?
yeah,
She
yeah.
says this statement leaves the room. This leaves
for
the
something.
room for something different and even better than you originally envisioned happening. And it also serves as a reminder to you that this process only functions for the mutual benefit of all, right? So maybe as your example, Gauriji, you wanted your daughter to win, but the mutual benefit is that she has to lose it for her learning, and that's how universe works, right? So
Yeah.
process works in that way, right? So
Yes.
surrendering ourselves for the best. Yeah, Gauriji.
One small thing, like that day I was very upset, but yesterday she couldn't win the finals match. But I didn't say anything, and I was very happy, and I appreciated her. Like everything is happening for your good self. Like I'm accepting, you have to accept, because she was very tensed. So I said, you have to accept it, nothing wrong in it. you enjoy yourself because you are retaining that state number one position still now. Don't worry about like that. I changed
Mm.
it, but it's very good feeling, Priya. Even though she lost, I was able to manage like not because she is retaining that one, but my
Yes,
mind is safe to accept.
exactly. So
Is,
she don't have to be relaxed just because she is retaining that first position, right? She has to be happy. That is the most important thing, ultimately, right? Very nice, Gauriji. Thank you. Let's go ahead, Meenakshi.
Sorry to
Doubts.
interrupt, Priya.
Mm-hmm.
This was the exact thought I had when Gauriji was telling. I think she should be more happy winning or losing
Exactly.
secondary. I got a very bad cough. I was about to utter those words and then Priya spoke it.
Yeah. Very nice. Thank you, Rachita. It's okay. Okay, let's go ahead, Meenakshi ji. We will close
If,
it
if
at
doubts or
12 minutes.
contradictory thoughts,
Just a
no,
second, Meenakshi ji. Okay, yeah. Okay, we have completed one
so,
more
yeah,
chapter
we
with this.
completed. Yeah.
Yeah, please go ahead.
If doubts or contradictory thoughts arise, don't resist them or try to prevent them. This will tend to give them a power they don't otherwise have. Just let them flow through your consciousness, acknowledge them, and return to your positive statements and images. Do this process only as long as you find it enjoyable and interesting. It could be 5 minutes or half an hour. Repeat every day or as often as you can. As you see, the basic process is relatively simple. Using it really effectively, however, usually requires some understanding and refinement.
Refinement. Yes. Refinement of the process is important with your practice, right? So gradually, when you will practice, you will find your own way of doing it and connecting with yourself, right? She says, if any doubts or contradictory thoughts come, don't control them, don't resist them, don't prevent them. No, nothing. Let them flow. Because if you will try to resist or prevent them, they will get more power, which actually they don't have, but they will get more power. Let them flow through your consciousness, acknowledge them that you have got these thoughts, and then return back to the positive statements and images. Do this
Actually, this
process.
is,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Please
sorry.
go ahead. Dinesh.
Actually, this is what we are doing in Ho'oponopono.
Exactly.
So, I love you. Thank you both are for the doubts and the contradictory that arise. That because of that fear only, we are taking some action. We are becoming protective. We are setting some goal.
Hmm.
So we have to really thank and love that memories or whatever. Then we have
Yeah.
to acknowledge it and give back to the super conscious, and then from there we are getting the divine guidance. So in Gauri's case also, when the thought arises and resistance, we should not prevent, no?
Hmm.
Just acknowledge it. If you keep thinking that she may lose, you are giving power
Hmm.
to that losing factor. Just let them flow. Your conscious thinking, yes, I am fear of that she should get, but at the same time, you acknowledge and return to your positive statements. There's some more
Exactly.
she.
Yes.
If we keep that flow very simple, even though the any other person standing in that first place, no, you have to visualize that she is your Nityasri. Okay.
Hmm.
When
Very nice.
you go to that mindset, no, definitely whoever stand in the first position, you can visualize her only as a Nityasri, no one else. You cannot see a second person at all.
Hmm. Very nice, Meenakshi. Thank you.
That is the only thing which will end your question, which will end your question. That
Agree.
visualization will
Thank
end
you,
all
Meenakshi.
your. Whoever
Thank you.
comes in the first seat, that is my Nityasri. That is the only answer we have. That much of expansion in our
Thinking
consciousness.
is important. Yeah. Very
Thank
nice.
you so much.
With this
Yeah.
mirror work, we can definitely achieve that. The thing
Mm.
is, we are not at all trying. We are
Yeah,
trying to find all the answer within our limited cleverness, which we don't.
exactly. Exactly. Absolutely. Very
Thank you.
nicely said, Meenakshi ji.
Thank you.
Wonderfully said by you. I mean, whosoever understood, you have said a beautiful and a very big statement, right? Okay. Do this process only as long as you find it enjoyable and interesting. Maybe 5 minutes, maybe 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes, or maybe half an hour. Do it every day or as often as you can, right? So the basic process is relatively simple. Using it really effectively, it depends on how our understanding is and refinement. With practice, it will happen, right? It's important to relax. This is our next chapter, which we will do next time. Okay. And we will stop here. We'll do our next chapter next time. Now we'll do our visualization. Today we will visualize. Pink bubble will do, but we'll do with relaxation of our from toes to our head, and then we'll relax deeply, and then we will do it. Okay. So let's close our eyes and sit with ourselves. If you want, you can keep your feet on ground and you feel grounded, more grounded. You want to lie down, you can. So now we are going to relax ourselves. We are going to relax ourselves from top to bottom, bottom to top, and then we will manifest, visualize with our manifestation process. Take a deep breath and relax your toes. Take another deep breath and relax your legs, your calves, and your thighs, thigh muscles. Just relax them completely. Let all the tension move out. See your hip region, joint region being relaxed. Relax your stomach and your back, your shoulders, your arms, your fingers. Let all the tension move out. Relax. Relax your neck and your head, your entire face, your eyes, your nose, your lips. Relax your face completely. Take a breath from your belly. Take a breath from your belly. And as we count from 10 to 1, relax. Relax deeper after each repetition. Take a deep breath, 10. Release and relax. One more breath, 9. One more, 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. Relax. 2. Relax deeply. And 1. Relax deeply. Now imagine and visualize what you would like to achieve or desire for this week. Just see yourself living it with that particular thing or that experience or that event. Relax and visualize the whole entire thing happening with you. How beautiful is the experience and how much you're enjoying it. How much happy you are when you're sharing it with your family. See it completely. Now put the whole experience of yourself being in that situation or that thing in a big bubble, big pink bubble. A beautiful bubble sparkling with God's energy, an energy of filled with love and gratitude. So much of positive energy, blessings. And be so grateful for this experience, for such a miracle, such a beautiful miracle, and sparkling it here and there with it. And now you're releasing this big bubble in the universe, letting it to come back to you. Release it completely and see yourself having it. And it's a beautiful experience. Thank you, universe. Thank you, universe. Thank you, universe. With this, we will now rub our hands, and as we count from 5 to 1, we'll be coming out of experience. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can rub your hands, put it on your eyes, then we will come out. Okay, so mine got a bit disturbed, but still I was able to visualize even after the disturbance. So that is the beauty of practice, right? But I still need to do it again. If anybody also got disturbed, do it again tonight and create it more beautifully. And start visualizing it every day now. You don't have to create pink bubble every time, but you can visualize and come back. Visualize yourself doing it, having it, and come back. Okay? If you want pink bubble, you can do it. I mean, optional for you. Okay? So that's all for today. And we completed. Anyone has anything to say?
Priya, I'm not able to create bubble. As you say, like, no, I can manifest and just leave it. And while starting, I had a doubt whether I'll be able to get this manifestation.
Yeah. So
But
you need to acknowledge that doubt, coming that doubt, and then releasing that doubt through your through your process, right? Right.
yeah, but
So,
this is purely for me. So after a certain time, no, I get some confidence. Okay, it will happen.
yeah,
So
absolutely.
that
Regular
call
practice,
also,
it will happen.
yeah, that has also come to me. Like, no, don't worry, it will happen for
It
you.
will happen.
That
Yes.
experience has come within myself. So
Very nice.
that,
Very
thank you.
nice. Very nice. Anybody felt relaxation after doing the
Me,
relaxation?
at the most,
I also
my
felt
stress level, what I had, no,
Mm-hmm.
it's all gone. In fact,
Wow.
junior HR I was very angry at. She's done her biggest help for me. So 1 week back, I started Ho'oponopono for her, telling that I have to shift the energy, otherwise I am not getting anything. And
Very,
today in the meditation, I clearly sent that energy to her. I was like, thank you
very
so
nice.
much. And she is gone for maternity leave. So I was just praying that she gets a nice,
Yeah.
the process goes smooth for her.
Wonderful. Very nice, Rachita. Yes, Padmraji, you were saying something, and then Hiralji. if anything has to be said by
I
Hiral.
also felt relaxed. I imagined, I visualized whatever dream I had. So, and pink bubble and everything. It went very well.
Wonderful, Padmanaji. Very nice. So your last pink bubble visualization came true or not, Padmanaji?
No, it did not. I had the same thing today also.
Okay, it's fine. Okay. But if it doesn't happen this time, try with something else. It will definitely happen for you. Okay?
Thank you so much.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you, Padmanaji. Okay. Anyone else? Hiralji. Hiralji, you there? Anything to say? Or anyone else has anything to say? Otherwise, we are all complete.
I'm there and I was so relaxed that I went off to sleep.
Okay, wonderful. Very nice. Wonderful, Hiralji. Okay. So that is the experience, right? Anything else to be said by you, Hiralji? Otherwise, we'll close the session. That's all for today.
I had shared one of the times about Ho'oponopono. It's really powerful. And, once we were on a bike,
Hmm.
my son was riding scooty and I was on bike with my husband. And he has turned 18 recently.
Hmm.
So he has a learner's license, and the other license was yet to come.
Hmm.
So he was on the scooty, and the cops stopped him to ask him for all the papers and all of those things. And then they said that they kept the keys, and they said that you call your parents.
Hmm. Hmm.
So then he called me, and he was quite hassled. And suddenly, that moment, my husband's bike also stopped. So he also got very hassled.
Hmm. Hmm.
It it just so happened that both of them were so hassled, and I just said, "Okay, relax."
Hmm. Hmm.
And I just started Ho'oponopono.
Hmm.
Then the distance was not so much. So then I told my husband, sorry, my son, that you wait, I'll walk and I'll come there. Don't get hassled, don't get worked up. It's
Hmm.
okay, I'll speak to him. So now I don't know what he'll do and all those things. I said, okay, no problem.
Hmm.
When I reached, and I knew that, so they said there is a rule that if the learner's license person is riding that way, then you have to have one person who has a final license, that way.
Hmm.
So I said, I didn't know. And it's after a very long time, my scooty was out on the road. So I didn't realize I didn't have insurance. There was no PUC, all of those things. There were too many things.
Hmm. Hmm.
I just told him, I said, I'm sorry, it's my mistake. I should have taken care, and I really didn't know this.
Hmm.
And he just gave the keys and he said, you first get those things done.
Hmm.
And we went home.
Wow. Wonderful, Hiralji. These things happens when we clear our energy. Really, it happens when we release the energy, right? Which
Yeah.
created the situation. Very nice.
So
Wonderful.
Ho'oponopono and acceptance, both, in that one thing,
Hmm.
the magic that I experienced.
Exactly. You can only experience magic when you start surrendering and accepting and going with the flow. In your own controlled mental state, we can never experience.
Yeah.
Never ever it can happen. Mm. Very nice, Cyrilji. Thank you for the
Thank
experience
you.
sharing. It's a wonderful experience. Thank you for sharing. Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, so that's all for today. We are each one growing in our experiencing each day, right? And everything is happening for our highest good. So let's make it more and more happening for us, right? So that's all for today. Thank you, all of you. We shall meet
Very
next week
much.
again with our session. And it's important to relax. Why it is so important to relax? We are going to go through it in detail, right? And we'll try to complete another chapter next week. Okay. Right. See you all. Thank you all. Bye
Thank
all.
you.
Love you all.
Thank you.
Take care. And we
Thank
shall
you
meet
all.
next week again. Bye all.
Bye. Good night.